Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lumen Field. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back! 60 Bison!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up second
Ready, check.
and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 50.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46,
A gain of 4.
here's 2nd
It's now
and 6.
2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Ready!
First and 10 at the
Cowboy
38-yard
80.
line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
To number 11, Jackson Smith.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. That's the Saints 32-yard line.
A shotgun run now with Walker. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Ready!
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Eagles!
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints 15-yard line.
Here we go! Cowboy! Deputy Lions!
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the
Great
play.
job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel
That one, take it in. Corey Horton, touchdown Seahawks.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking, they're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Again, it is Brooks, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First down, Saints.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give inside, it's Brooks.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready.
3rd down and 3. Easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take off.
They'll go with him again. And he will score! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Nice Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Look middle here, and there's Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Go check, go check.
A handoff, it's Brooks running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another try with Brooks. And he's in! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown Saints. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The PAT up and good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, go!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Michael Dixon.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
We'll go once more with Brooks. The ball comes out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7.
9-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. That one is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchdown. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Get it.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18
First and
Cardinal.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle.
Brings up
It's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got a man. That's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
First down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming.
Here we go.
But guess what? That hit's coming
70,
whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. This one complete to Washington.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
It is second and 6. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70's ready.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Let's go.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Go, check. Ready? Check, go.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down, they need 5.
18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Tag. Ready?
A run with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Check that, street. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready? Bronco 80. Check, 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 check.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's a handoff to Brooks.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that route.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. 19, go.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down, Saints.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. He'll get about 2. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's 3rd and 7. throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now from the gun. Good man down the field. It's Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That is catch number 60 for the season. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the pylon, he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw.
22-yard line.
Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Downfield, he's got Horton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
And 6.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the Seahawks first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Let go!
He'll drop to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball.
And he will score. Game on. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mikey.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Reed.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
That's my heart. Dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, check. Set.
He'll run it here with Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Bravo 80.
Again, it is Brooks. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
to throw. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Let's go.
They'll run, and here is Brooks.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Second and 10.
Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw them the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
They'll work straight ahead to Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Going to go right back to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll go again here with Henry.
Derrick Henry on the handoff. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up, believe what I got.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Right back to Dow. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
Outside of Los Angeles, last stop in town before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home, then I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her I wore when it came hard to breathe.